guys, so today's video is a tag, which is the flight attendant tag, since I've been working as a flight attendant like for 2.5 months. Not very long, but yeah. So it's 10 questions and I'm just gonna jump ahead. So first one is, where are you based? I'm based in Frankfurt Main, which is I think the second biggest airport in Europe and the biggest in Germany. Definitely it's in Germany. So what's your favorite layover city and why? Until now it has been Johannesburg, Joburg in South Africa. It's been amazing. I love the hotel we have. It's the Hyatt Regency. It has a nice little pool where you can sun and tan, and you have a mall next to it where you can go for steaks like we did, or also different kinds of food. But yeah, we went for steak since it's like what all the German crews do, since the meat is amazing. And then my absolute favorite thing is we went on a safari. We went to Pilanesberg, which is like one of the reservoirs. I don't know how you call it in English, you know. But yeah, first we went to Glen Africa and to do walking with elephants, and we could like touch elephants, and they were like kind of free elephants. I think they were raised there, but they're living free, not in cages. And then we went to Ikutula, which is like a station where they do like with like cats, like big cats, which means lions and cheetahs. They try to like do scientific stuff with them. I don't want to get like too much into it, but we could touch like baby lions, like they were 6 months, and cheetahs, and the cheetahs were amazing. Like the lions, they did bite and scratch, so I just like petted them like this a little bit. But the cheetahs, they were like big cats. They absolutely loved being petted. And then we went to Pilanesberg. First we had a super nice lunch buffet at a lodge, and then we had a game drive for like 3 hours, and it was absolutely amazing. So I definitely want to go back. I definitely want to do a holiday in South Africa, like private holiday, for a longer time. Also go visit Cape Town because they say it's amazing. And then I also went to Soweto, which is like the township in Johannesburg. We visited the Mandela House and like the apartheid museums and stuff like that. And I think it is very interesting culture, and I absolutely love the nature. So I definitely, that was my favorite layover. That, and actually Tehran in Iran, I absolutely loved as well. It was something completely different, like a completely different culture for me for the first time, and I really did like it to be there for a day. It's just like 24-hour layover, and yeah, I really did like it. How long have you been a flight attendant? Like I said, I started training in May. The training is 3 months, but you already have flights in that training. And then regularly I started in August, so 2 months now. What is your biggest flight attendant pet peeve? Maybe that comes with the time. I still don't really have one. In general, I don't really have pet peeves, and I don't have a flight attendant pet peeve. I don't know, maybe I will get one, but yeah. What is your favorite thing about being a flight attendant? Seeing the world, obviously. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the main reasons I'm doing this job. I'm really glad that I'm on, I like the type of airplane that I'm flying. I'm flying the 747 Boeing, the Jumbo also called, which has like super nice destinations. And yeah, I love that we start on a long transatlantic type of airplane to fly, and next month I start European flights, and I am a huge European fan. Like I love visiting European cities, so I'm really looking forward to that as well. So yeah, definitely the traveling aspect. What did you do before becoming a flight attendant? I did my bachelor's degree in Spanish and business administration, and I'm planning on continuing that next year sometime, so this is like a gap year for me. And if I can, I will combine flying and studying. So yeah. What made you decide to become a flight attendant? So, like I said, I finished my bachelor's degree. I knew I didn't want to continue studying directly. And my best guy friend, he's at the same company or I work for. He's a pilot, or he was trained to be a pilot, and then they have to wait a few years until after training they actually can start flying. Just because there's not a need of so many pilots. So they like tell them like go do like the flight attendant, so you can also see another perspective of flying and the job of the flight attendants that you then work with also as a pilot. So he was like, we were like finishing around the same time. He was like, hey, why don't we do this together? He was like, Laura, you speak so many languages, you're quite good looking, you're super nice to people, you're polite. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to, that's what he said, you know? And he said like, let's try this together and then travel together as best friends, which would have been amazing. So we got to the assessment center and I passed all the tests. He didn't. Like the psychological test, like the person, like the psychologist, he said he doesn't like when pilots are working as flight attendants. So he said like, no, I'm not gonna pass you. So yeah, that's how I got in. He didn't, and I'm here, and he's now working as a pilot at the same company. One product thing you have to have on your layovers. Actually, I've done a video all about my favorite products for work, which I'm going to link down below. But in my layover, so not for flying, I would say a sleeping mask and earplugs. That's it. What has been the most challenging part about being a flight attendant? Definitely the people. The colleagues, as well as like some colleagues, of course not all. Sometimes you just have difficult personalities, as well as the passengers. So the colleagues, we are like 20 people, and for every flight we change. So you're always working with new people, which I think is like an awesome thing. Because if you know you're not getting along with someone that well, you know, okay, well, it's just like a few flights that I have to get over or done with. And then a layover, you don't need to have to do, like, you don't have to see each other. And I really like that concept. And then with the passengers, it's just the same. Some people are just quite difficult, and you have to, that's part of the job. That's it. What is the best advice you can give to new hire aspiring flight attendants? Be nice. Get such a thick layer of what people say to you. Like it should go in here and go out there. They critique you a lot. They like, you get to hear so many things. Like, if you hear nice things, that's amazing, but you get to hear so many not very nice things. So get a thick layer. In my training, there were a few girls that just came directly from school. They were quite young and naive, and it ended up in tears quite often. So that's my most important advice I can give you, or the best advice I can give you. Definitely get a super thick layer and don't listen to the things that people, like the negative things that people tell you. Don't take them as true, just try to ignore them. So yeah, I hope you did like this video, and I hope to see you again soon, guys. Bye!